Hey guys, it's TrevorMan5 here, and today we're doing a countdown on the top 11 Pokemon main series songs. Yes, top 11, because, why not? I say main series because I've never really played the spin-off games of Pokemon because either the ones I did play were bad ones, or they were good, they just didn't interest me enough to keep on playing when I tried them out. Now I have to mention that remakes do count in this one because even though they're remakes, their albums do include new songs, which is why they're qualified. Remember guys, if you like this video, make sure to click on that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and add to your favorites. Also guys, this idea came from Tamashi Hiroka, if I got her name right. I can never get her name right. So go check out her video to see her favorite song from Pokemon up there. Okay guys, one more thing too, that drawing of me that you saw done by my friend Kaylee Mullins. You should also go see her channel. She does drawing videos which are actually pretty good. Not actually, they are pretty good. So go check her out too. Okay guys, let's get started. Number 11. Oh, look at that awesome charger. You can't deny that. Hideout from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I started out with this one because mostly of nostalgic reasons, because Pokemon Emerald was my very first Pokemon game, but also it's a great hideout theme. This is the theme for the Team Magma and Team Aqua hideouts, and it's perfect for that. When you first step into the hideouts of the evil teams and you hear the music, you instantly know you're in for something epic. You don't know what is waiting for you at the end of the journey through this hideout, the awesomeness that awaits. Team Rocket's hideout theme from Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow was also good, but it didn't have anything epic for the music to get you hyped up for, so it was just creepy music that fit, but I'd personally rather go for epic hype music. That's just me though, and it is my countdown. Number 10. Azalea Town for Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. This town theme is the second most memorable compared to the other ones on this list. Sometimes when I'm walking in the hallways in school or when I'm at work, this theme will get stuck in my head and I'll start humming it for no other reason than because it's really good and a catchy tune. It's such a cheering, happy tune, you can't help but be happy that you're getting ready to fight another gym leader and obtain another badge. Plus, you may not want to leave that town just for a bit. It's such a really good theme that it's just so memorable that no reason, it will just get stuck in your head and you'll just start humming it and people will be like, what are you doing? You'll be like, nothing. It's Pokemon. Don't be jelly. Number 9. Pallet Town from Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. This song is so nostalgic, you can't help but know what it is when you hear it. It's the first town theme you hear and it sticks with you forever. Veterans will get a kick when they hear this on YouTube or some DJ mix they hear somewhere like Vine. I should know, I have. Plus, I've also heard The Legend of Zelda on there too. This song is so iconic too. It's the Green Hill theme for the Pokemon world, and that theme is an iconic techno theme. For those who have played the original Pokemon games, Pallet Town will be in our hearts and memories forever. Number 8. Rival Battle from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now to clear things up, this is the theme from when you meet Wally in Victory Road, as seen on the screen. This is the most epic rival theme to date because of how epic it is. When you fight Wally in Victory Road and you hear that music, you instantly get pumped up and are ready to battle Wally. The guitar is epic and what stands out the most in this song, and it's the second biggest reason this theme is where it is on the list. The biggest and main reason is that it fits its purpose. It's your final battle with Wally in the main story and he's going all out and is going to do his best, and so are you, so why not pump you up? This is one of the many new songs in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire soundtrack that are just so amazing in my opinion. This is a great song from a great album of a great remake. Number 7. Abandoned Ship from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Now this song, guys, is just wow. It's used in the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as a theme for the abandoned ship that would become Mauville in Oraz, Southern Island, and Far Far Away Island in Emerald. This song just sounds ancient and mysterious, which fits perfectly for the places they set it for. When you hear it on any of those 3 places, you distinctly wonder what is up ahead. What will happen? Will I survive? Now survive as in our uber level Pokemon up ahead. That's what I mean as survive. Now I mostly associate this with Mew because that's what I mostly remember it from. I never really remembered the abandoned ship, and I had an action replay for my Game Boy Advance SP, and I did the Mew event in Emerald first, so that's really why. But guys, this is a great song and I really love it. Number 6. Jubal the City for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Now guys, I know that Diamond and Pearl weren't the best games, so that's why Platinum picked up the slack and became the best, but the music in all 3 of those games were amazing. Jubal the City is the song I like the most out of the whole soundtrack. This does breathe life into you and the game. The jazzy feel that just relaxes you instantly, makes you feel good and never want to leave. It gets better at night. It sounds like some jazz music you would hear in a movie when it's nighttime. Guys, I don't know how else to explain why it's on this list, except that it's one of the minimal jazz songs I actually like, so to me, it deserves a spot besides standing out on the soundtrack. Number 5. Lavender Town for Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. Now guys, this is the best spooky song out of all of the Pokemon main series soundtrack. This is the original spooky Pokemon song that made you scared and want to hide because you were scared out of your mind of what will happen in that town. I like this version more than the one in Gold, Silver, and Crystal because that one doesn't sound creepy. It sounds jolly and positive. Not Lavender Town, guys! Lavender Town is supposed to be creepy. It has a Pokemon graveyard tower in it. It's where a Mother Marowak died because of Team Rocket and haunted that tower. Hey guys, remember when Pokemon was so real in the original that they actually had Team Rocket kill a Pokemon? It's like something they do in the manga. Those were the good old, more grittier, non-preschool bad guys Pokemon days. Anyway guys, Lavender Town was the creepiest town in Kanto and the theme fitted. It's such a great theme in town. It has its own creepypasta, and there's a Pokemon evolution line named after the notes. Clink, clang, clink, clang. Yep, those are the basic notes for Lavender Town. Lavender Town was so great until that change in the theme and the Pokemon Grave Tower into a freaking radio tower. Yeah, like Kanto actually needs one of those. Johto is basically next door to steal their radio for God's sake. Jesus! Number 4. Verdantur Town from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Now guys, this song is basically happy, joyful, and flowery. Yes, flowery. Because when I think of this town, I think of the flowers in it. The flowers make this town look so peaceful, and the song accompanies that feeling as well. When hearing this theme, you don't want to leave. You just want to stay and keep listening. Verdantur Town is the most peaceful town there is in Hoenn. Plus, it has a contest solved for you contest lover. So that's a plus. The remake version of this theme, in my opinion, doesn't have the same feeling as the original, so to me, it's not as great. I'll always remember Verdantur Town for its grass, flowers, and music. Number 3. Ecruteak City from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Now guys, this one's a sleeper. As in, I could happily fall asleep to this theme, guys, because it's just so soothing. Every time I play the original Johto games, I never want to leave Ecruteak because the music is just so nice. Even though I know that I'll have to come back for Ho-Ho later in the games, whether it's the climax in Gold and I believe Crystal, or it's the after the main story in Silver, I'm always coming back and always never wanting to leave. Luckily guys, I have the Heart Gold and Soul Silver soundtrack, so I can listen to the original theme when I'm going to sleep on repeat. Now the remake guys, I did not like. I barely heard the original anywhere in the remake. I'm not talking about the original instruments, I'm talking about the structure and rhythm. I only hear it a little and I just don't like it. The original though guys, will be my second favorite song from the Gold and Silver and Crystal soundtrack. Number 2. Sootopolis City from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Now guys, this is my favorite song from Gen 3's album. It sounds so beachy, which fits the setting. Sootopolis City is a beachy, sunny, vacation-y place, and the music fits that good time, happy feeling you get when you're there. It's just so upbeat and catchy. this another song that gets stuck in my head at times and I can't help but sing or hum it. Now the remake version of this theme, guys, is amazing. It doesn't surpass the original, but it's close to it and I love it. I get the same feeling as from the original, I can hear the same structure and rhythm from the original, it's great. But the original gives me a nostalgic feeling, so I have to give in to 2005, guys, my favorite year. The original is still best. Kind of like most movies that get a remake. Before we get to number 1, guys, let's take a look at some honorable mentions that didn't make the list. Number 1. Battle Champion from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Yes, guys, the number 1 song from the main series games is, in my opinion, the best champion theme ever. Maybe not the best champion battle ever, but the best theme. Think of it, guys, you have just beaten the Elite Four, you have reached the champion lands and are about to battle. When the battle starts, what do you hear? Dent, 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 the beginning of an epic song to element a not so epic battle. The song gets you pumped up, it builds up the tension of the champion battle that you have worked your butt off to have. The thing is, guys, that's not the last time you hear it. When you battle Red, the champion of Kanto, and the main character from the original Red, Green, and Blue, you'll hear it again, only this time the battle is epic. In my opinion, you're battling the best champion of all time and the music fits it. The best trainer of all time and the music accompanies that. I think Red is the best champion of all time. He is my favorite champion and trainer. I love him. Now the remake version, guys, is good at best in my opinion. It took some time, but I've grown to like it, but it still doesn't surpass the feel of the original. It's a good remake, but not good enough to be on this list. So guys, number 1 is the best, most epic theme of all time. Thanks guys for watching, hope you liked it, and to let you know you don't know already, Pokemon soundtracks from the main series from Gen 3 and up are available on iTunes along with the Ruby and Sapphire, Battle Frontier, X and Y, and Pokemon Ranger, and the Temple of the Sea movie, and those seasons. Thanks again guys, make sure to like, subscribe, add to your favorites, see you later, and catch them all.